Constitution. Miscellaneous questions. 10th schedule of the Constitution provides for disqualification on the ground of defection. Which article make Hindi in Devanagari script as the official language of the Union? Article 343, Sub-Article 1. Article 243ZE of the Constitution of India provides for Metropolitan Planning Committee. Match Keshwanand Bharati versus Union of India 1973. Indira Gandhi versus Raj Naren 1975. Minerva Miles case 1980. State of Bihar versus Bal Mukund Shah 2000. Part 9b of the Constitution of India, containing Article 243ZH to 243ZT, pertaining to the cooperative society, was inserted by Constitution 97 Amendment Act 2011. Constitution of India was adopted in 26 November 1949. Which is not a constitutional commission? Law Commission. Finance Commission, Election Commission, UPSC are constitutional commissions. Finance Commission is whether constitutional body or not. Yes. What is delegated legislation means? Law of administrative action. Judicial review. Keshwanand Bharati versus State of Kerala. Free and fair election. Indira Gandhi versus Raj Naren. Balance between Part 3 and Part 4. Minerva Miles Limited versus Union of India. Secularism. Ashar Bomai versus Union of India. Separation of judiciary from executive has been provided in which one of the following? Directive principle of state policy of the Constitution of India. Which one of the following is not an essential characteristic of federal constitution? Presidential form of government. फेडरल में डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ पावर होगा, सुप्रीमेसी ऑफ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन होगा, रिटन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन होगा. Which one of the following article of Constitution of India empower Parliament to form new state, change in the area of present states, change statutory and name of the states? Article 3. In which one of the following cases the traditional concept of equality was not accepted by the Supreme Court and new concept of equality was adopted by Supreme Court? EP Rupaiya versus State of Tamil Nadu. By which one of the following article of Constitution constitutional safeguard has been provided to the public servants? Article 311. Which one of the following made Indian legislative bicameral? Government of India Act 1919. Arrange in chronological order. पहले केशवानंद भारती वर्सेस स्टेट ऑफ केरला आया, फिर इंदिरा गांधी वर्सेस राज नरेन, फिर ADM जबलपुर वर्सेस SS शुक्ला, फिर मेनका गांधी वर्सेस यूनियन ऑफ इंडिया। टोटल नंबर ऑफ लैंग्वेज रिकॉग्नाइज्ड बाय कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन आर 22। In which one of the following cases Supreme Court held that secularism is a basic structure of the Constitution? None of the above. In which one of the following case it was ruled that government servant has no right to go on strike? T.R. Rangarajan versus State of Tamil Nadu. What cannot be done directly cannot be done indirectly. This statement is related to the doctrine of color-label legislation. Creamy layer rule. No excluding the well-placed member of caste from reservation was first laid down in the case of Indira Swahani versus Union of India, in which case Supreme Court directed the government to implement the law against female forticides with full determination. Madhu Kishwar versus State of Bihar. After which one of the following Supreme Court decision was the special provision for socio-economically backward classes introduced by amendment of Constitution of India? State of Madras versus Champakam Dori Rajan. Which one of the following is correct statement? Full faith credit cause of the Constitution is not applicable. Act of Corporation. Match. India, that is Bharat, is a union of state. Union and its territory. Liberty of thought, expression and worship. Preamble. Freedom of speech and expression. Free right to freedom. Protection of interest of minority. Cultural and educational rights. In which one of the following statement is correct? In TMA Pi Foundation versus State of Karnataka, Unnikrishnan versus State of Andhra Pradesh was partially overruled. Match. Vineet Narain versus Union of India. Continuing mandamus. Kanu Sanyal versus DM Darjeeling. Habeas corpus. Rupa Ashok Hurra versus Ashok Hurra. Curative petition. L. Chandra Kumar case. Administrative tribunals. SR Bommai versus Union of India. Article 356. PV Narasimha Rao versus State. Article 105. ADM Jabalpur versus Shivkant Shukla. Article 21. Lily Thomas versus Union of India. Article 44. Article 61. Procedure for the impeachment of the President. Article 71. Matter relating to the election of President and Vice President. Article 127. Appointment of ad hoc judges in the Supreme Court. Article 215. High courts are the court of record. Match. SR Chaudhary case. Non-member cannot be reappointed as the minister if he failed to get elected after 6 months. Murli Devra case. Ban on smoking at public place. Associates for Democratic Reforms case. Electors have fundamental right to know antecedents of contesting candidate. PUCL case. Right to food is fundamental right under Article 21. Freedom of speech and expression. Bennett Colmette versus Union of India. Basic features territory. Keshwanand Bharti versus Union of India. State of Kerala. Freedom of movement and right of personal liberty. Mendika Gandhi versus Union of India. Independence of judiciary. SP Gupta versus Union of India. Provision regarding the municipalities under constitution are 243Q. Indira Nehru Gandhi case nullifies 30 Amendment. 10th schedule of the Constitution of India related to anti-defection law. Sikkim special status is mentioned in which one of the following article? Article 271F. Whether the Constitution of India is applicable in the state of Jammu and Kashmir? Yes. In which one of the following case the Supreme Court invalidated the clause G of Article 323A of the Constitution of India? L. Chandra versus Union of India. Which one of the following has been set up under Constitution of India? The Finance Commission. The 8th schedule of Constitution of India does not include any one of the following language. Bhojpuri. Language include Nepali, Bodo, Dogari. Goloknath versus State of Punjab. Prospective overruling. Olga Tellis versus Bombay Municipal Corporation. Right of livelihood. TMA Pai Foundation versus State of Karnataka. Minority of Education Institution. Keshav Madhav Menon versus State of Bombay. Doctrine of Eclipse. Marriage with an unch is regarded as void. Under the Government of India Act 1935, how many governor provinces of chief commissioners provision constitute in British India? 11 and 7. The Act of 1911 and 1948 has made House of Lords powerless. Which one of the following does not constitute the basic structure of Constitution? Right to speedy trial. Basic structure कौन है? Right to equality, secularism and judicial review. Name the name of union given in the Constitution is India or Bharat. The municipalities have become constitutional functionary by insertion of Article 243Q. Who is not a citizen by domicile? C. Those who is born in the territory of India, those who either mother or father born in the territory of India, who has been ordinary residence in the territory of India for not less than 5 years, immediately preceding commencement of the Constitution of India. The Constitution define and determines the relation between all of the above, various institutions and their areas of government, execution of legislative and judiciary, central government and state government, and the local government. India, that is Bharat, shall be a union of states. According to Article 245 of Constitution of India, repugnance between two statutes may thus ascertain the following three principles: whether there is a direct conflict, whether parliamentary intended to lay down the executive code in respect of subject matter replacing the act of state or legislature, whether the law made by parliament of state legislature occupied the same field was upheld. Deep Chand versus State of UP 1959. Under Article 330, seats shall be reserved in the House of the People for scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, except the scheduled tribes. In Autonomous District of Assam, scheduled tribes in Autonomous District of Assam. Temporary provision with respect to state of Jammu Kashmir provided under Article 370. Board of Cricket Control of India (BCCI) is not financially, functionally or administrative dominance by government, nor it is under the control of government, therefore not state, was held in the Supreme Court in the case of G Telefilms versus Union of India 2005. The short title of our constitution is the Constitution of India. Under which one of the following article of Constitution is mentioned? Article 393, which, while deciding the case of territories, which procedure has to be followed? Procedure established by law. Which one of the following is not by way of termination of citizenship? The tour genre of another state for few months. Total number of languages recognized by Constitution of India is 22. Constitution of India is framed by Constituent Assembly, was finally adopted and enacted 26 November 1949. Match. Advisory opinion of Supreme Court, also binding on all courts. In reference to Special Bill Court Act 1978, basic structure of Constitution cannot be amended. Maneka Gandhi versus Union of India. Presidential satisfaction under Article 356, judicial reviewable to the limited extent. SR Bommai versus Union of India. Law made by legislation to deprive a person of his personal liberty must be just, fair and reasonable. Keswanand Bharti versus Union of India. Wrong. फर्स्ट का इन रेफरेंस ये बेसिक स्ट्रक्चर का केशवानंद भारती, प्रेसिडेंशियल सेटिस्फैक्शन का SR बोम्मई और लॉ मेड बाय लेजिस्लेशन का मेनका गांधी. A national anthem is a reflection of real Indian as a country, a confidence of many religion, race, communities and geographical entities. It is a message of unity and diversity. The above phrase of Supreme Court was taken in the form of following judgment. Sanjeev Bhatnagar versus Union of India. Right to vote is a statutory right. Which one of the following is not a requirement under Article 311 of Constitution while dealing with disciplinary proceeding for dismissal or removal in rank of civil servant? C is not required. A departmental inquiry has held and delinquently employed after serving him with charge sheet. A reasonable opportunity has been heard in respect of the charge. Amendment to which one of the following provision of Constitution required ratification of the state? List 1 of 7 schedule. Which one of the following is not a constitutional body? Planning Commission. Which one of the following is not a requirement to be satisfied by the state to exercise their direction, while provided for reservation and promotion in the favor of SC and STs? Not course of 50% ceiling in a particular year. Which one of the following article inserted by Constitution by 98 Amendment Act 2012? Article 371J. Constitution of India was adopted and constituent into 26th November 1949. In which one of the following article the Indian Constitution empowered the Parliament to form a new state, change the area of present district, change the territory name of the Article 3? In which one of the following case traditional concept of equality was not accepted by Supreme Court and new concept of equality was adopted by Supreme Court? AP Rupaya versus State of Tamil Nadu. By which one of the following article of the Constitution constitutional safeguard has been provided by public servant? Article 311.